Hello everyone, and today I just want to show you a quick update video of the last video I made. It's on Minecraft again, and it's my power station. I upgraded the entire world. I made it look a lot better, added quite a few more things, and let me show you what it looks like now. Okay, I'm gonna fly around so it can go a lot faster. As you can see now, there's this big thing here. Just its giant code lock thing. It's easy to break in though. I don't really care. I didn't spend much time on it. But here's the waterfall thing again. Here's this code thing. As you can see, it does not work. And then there is this smelting area over here. Does not work either. Here's my airport. See how the path is not lit up? These always stay on just in case someone wants to land even though the power's off. These lights up here are not on. They are staying off. These are off. These are off. So dark. This is off. Those are off. This is off. And I have one other thing that isn't working right now. Imagine walking on that pathway all the way over here. That would take forever. Okay. Here this is. Let me make sure it's reset. Okay. Now, I'm promising you, I'm putting in the correct code, and I can easily change this code, like, so easy. But I didn't make it lever activated, I made it, where I have to switch a few redstone things around. But if I made it lever activated, it would actually be about this, half the size of this building, instead of just a little bit of it. Oh, come on. Why won't it? Oh yeah, I forgot. The power isn't on. For a second I thought I was showing you guys with the power on. But, as you can see, the power is not on, so the door will not open. Basically, the reason why it won't open is this right here. There's a power source back here where it comes in, it has a piston, and if the piston is pushed out, then the current can open the door. So, if you do type in the passcode and you don't reset it, and then the power does turn on, the door will just open. That's why you always want to press reset. As you can see, the little tower up here that tells you when the power's on is not on right now. So, I guess let's turn on the power now. Today I figured out that they each go for 5 minutes, I think. So 5, 10, 15 minutes. I don't think it's correctly 5, but who cares? Let's rush out there so we can watch it all turn on. As you can see, it's lighting up. That just lit up. Those are lighting up. Those are still lighting up over there. That is going on the tower. These are all lighting up now. They're lit up. That's lit up. The one is... Come on, show the one. The one's lit up. Tower's lit up. Inside of here, it's lit up. I'll show you. And over here, I just realized I messed up right here. That was dumb of me. Let me fix this real fast. This is an easy fix to fix, but that should have done it. I just need to put this up to there, that to there. Yeah, that should keep it. Well, oh yeah, this is the last one of this. They both come in this side, the electricity comes in from this way. This side, the electricity comes in from that way. because of how it's going up, and this isn't going up. It was too hard to make it, so just extended it like that. And there, all done. Now, let me just show you that everything else is working now. As you can see, this tower does make noise if you're close to it. So if you hear noise, you know that it's going off, but from here you can't hear it. So basically, this is just something so people can know if the power's on without having to look at the ground or anything. Because say if they were way out here, they can't really see all those lights, and you have to have it set on to normal. Okay, where is it? There it is. And as you can see the power is going because of the flashing. That's why I made it flash and not just stay on. You can see it from all the way over here. They just have to jump up and you can see it flashing. That's what's so cool about that tower. But if they were on this side, they don't really need to do that. All they need to do is just look at the airplane light. So what airplanes do is when they fly over, if they see that light on, they know the power's on. If they see this light's on, they know the power's on. And it's simple like that. Now I'm going to quickly show you this part right here, how these are still working. This works now. As you can see, I still haven't put anything in the chests. I'm just building right now. And as you can see, this is working. And now this... Oh, and for those of you that haven't seen my last video, you guys would think that this door would open with the button just sitting right... Oh man, why do I always do that? I always click with the wrong one. So you'd think it would just open because it's right next to the door. Well, it doesn't. Same with this. You'd think it would open with that down there. But it doesn't. You'll have to watch my last video to understand how that works if you are a beginner and don't know. Oh, and this water is going now. And finally, this here. I just want to double check, make sure it's reset. I know I put it way back there. I was building and then I finally realized I should have put it right here because there's nothing behind it right here. But here we go. Hopefully it works. Okay. And that is how you get in. But right now I have nothing in it, and right now I also want to show you guys what it looks like on the inside. I'll replace those torches. But let me put this back right here. Okay. As you can see, it's a big hole on the top now. This here, I didn't want to build it all that high, so I just put that there. It'd take too long. I don't have that special mod where you can right click on something, then right click on the other thing, and then it puts it all in that one spot. But here's the wiring. It's quite simple, actually. It's a lot simpler than the other one I made, because one time I made a 6-digit one, and you couldn't press the button twice, and I was horrible at building, and it took out like this entire thing. I thought it would take that much, but it didn't. So at first I was going to build it where you go underground is where your living quarters is, but I made it so it's behind this. Okay, let me just go a quick run through here. If I wanted to change the code, I could swap all of these around with the buttons, because there's a button there, 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 and a button there, and a button there. Like 9 buttons. And so I could just swap the torches around and basically just change which button does what. It wouldn't be that hard. It would just be configuring this little square right here and here. But here is the first button right here. You press this first button, it goes through here, it ignites this here and locks its power saves it here. It pushes this out, so now that the current can go through. This is staying up right now, but the only reason why this would go down is if this button or this button was pressed first. The only problem about this code thing here, I just realized, is since I made it so small, I made it so all the other buttons are just fake. So you can press all the other buttons and it wouldn't affect the code at all. I could have changed that, but it would take up quite a bit more space. So after this gets pushed out, when you push it again, the current travels through here and doesn't just end. And if this isn't down, it goes through here. Come on, let me walk through. It goes through here. Power saves it here on this side. Then it turns this torch off. Then, when you press the next button, which is this, it will come to here, power save this, and send the current first thing to here, turning this off. Then it turns this, power saves it here, and then because of this here, it will turn on this torch, which will then turn on that torch, which I don't know why I did that, but then it will turn off that torch, and then it will make that go down, which will also, oh yeah, never mind, these will stay both off, and this will turn on, power save it here, then it comes to here, this one's going to be off, and this one's still going to be on. To turn that one on, off, sorry, you press this button now, comes back through here, power saves it over there, comes to here, turns this off, goes to here, locks it in here so the door stays open, goes down through there, and activates the door. And just so you can reset it, that's the big part. I could have made like 12 reset buttons to reset every power saver, but the reset button goes here. It would have been a lot easier if I put the reset button right here, but I put it here. So it's all spreads out and goes all around on these things above it, and it comes down and it returns the power saver. It's pretty simple, just like that. I am sorry about that. Someone walked in here and started talking, and it just started to leg up on me. But here we are again, and I know the video is really long right now, and I hope it's entertaining, but there is one last thing I want to show you. After this, I have the runway, and it's a fun runway to be on. Let's fly. Here we go. What is wrong with me? It's like one of my wheels knocked off or something. I'm tipping to the side. Let me see. My wheel looks fine. Must have landed crooked. But I'm going to show you how good this runway is because of how long it is. See how I'm going full speed now? I'm holding down the W button and I'm going as fast as I can. Now let's just see if I can find that. Okay, there it is. I'm going to come back around. That way I don't land on it crooked. I haven't actually explored this world yet. I just spawned here and I just decided to build. It's all flat grass. Okay, I'm going to start slowing down now. Slowing down. Still slowing down. And my airplane totally comes to a stop right here. Right here. I still have this much area to stop, so if I don't start slowing down, I started slowing down right when I got to this point right here. Normally an airplane slows down when way back there. But when I started slowing down, I made it all the way back there. Say the airplane touches down and doesn't start slowing down until it gets to here. It will have enough time to come to a complete stop right as it hits torches. That is a big, maybe even earlier, because that's a big area of space. That means that you can take one of those big airplanes and fly it down. Whoa, what was that? Like, move me up or something. Okay, what is wrong with this? It's freezing up! But, that's the basic, that's pretty much it. Last thing I want to say is single thing in this runway is completely solidly filled. If you look right here, completely solid. I filled everything in. That's what took so long. And if you guys didn't notice this earlier, last video, this entire part right here was like a little mountain about this high. I took TNT and destroyed this, that way the runway could extend out all the way. And one time when I took off the airplane, I did something very dumb, and I tried to take it off from that side when the runway was only half the size. Came up to here, and I'm like, oh crap, and I turned right here, and I crashed into this little spot here, knocking off my wing, and then I flew around in circles, and then I exploded. And it was kind of fun, but I exploded. So, yeah, I exploded. And I like how you can turn around easily. If you can't turn around easily, you can just drive up there and turn it around as you go. But now I'm just gonna take off again, and then I'm gonna crash on purpose. But I'm not gonna do it into any of my built stuff. I'm just gonna do it. Oh, look at that. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. I don't want to die too fast. I kind of want to make it seem pretty cool. Well, that's okay. There should be like a big crater to the... there it is. Let's go and see that. There it is. Let's do this. Ah! Boom! That's awesome. That was cool. That was really cool. But one time when I was on survival, I was building in a thunderstorm, and I thought this was impossible, but I had a wooden house. For some reason, the lightning like hit it below something. See how this is covering that below it? I had a house where it was kind of covering that. The lightning didn't just hit the top. It came down and it hit something just like this. Caught my house on fire, and like half of it burned down, and I died in it. And that was in some other survival world that I was just starting on. So, I guess that's pretty much it.